Here's my audience. I got 6 of them here. Hi, my name is Sean Blahnik. I've been a baseball player since I was 5 years old. I've been on various teams, I've traveled around, and I've been a pitcher for most of these teams. I'm here to talk to you today about how to read a pitch as it comes out of a pitcher's hand, to be able to recognize what has been thrown and how you have to react in order to be able to hit the ball. We're going to go over 3 major types of pitches. The fastball, which is the two-seam fastball, which is thrown with your fingers across the laces and it'll spin end over end. It'll be a hard thrown ball and it'll be coming up at you very, very quickly. The second pitch will be the curveball, which is thrown sideways so that it spins in an oscillating fashion and it'll cut and veer sharply as it approaches the plate. The third pitch is the changeup, which is a slow arcing pitch which will kind of float up in the air and then drop at the last minute. The confusing part about that pitch is that it appears a lot like the fastball, aside from how slow it is moving. And you have to be able to pick up on, is it going to be coming in that slow or will it be approaching very quickly? The importance of having this ability is to be able to improve your batting averages and diminish strikeouts. It's been a push at the collegiate level to get more pitch recognition training in on college level athletes. It's only been researched for about the past 15 years. It was largely research at Northern Illinois. They've been looking into how can we get our batters to be able to recognize more pitches. Like, what are signals to get other pitches? So these are just the basic 3, and these are your most common ones that you would probably see anybody throw. So the 3 indicators that you're going to want to look for are, number 1, how much back the pitcher is showing to you. How far away from you is he turning? Is he turning just slightly, or is he turning almost his whole back to you? This is going to tell you how much speed he is planning to try and put behind this pitch, because he's gearing up his muscles to throw either a very hard fastball when he turns completely back to you, or a cutting changeup or a dropping changeup with, just a slight turn. So that's the first indicator to know, okay, I'm going to have either 0.2 seconds or 0.5 seconds before this pitch will be on me. So you'll know when to time your swing. The second indicator is, does the ball ever travel above where the pitcher releases it? So at the height of his motion, when the ball actually comes out of his hand, does the ball ever travel above where it was released? This will indicate to you if it is a changeup. It's one of the few indicators for a changeup versus a fastball. It's key to find this out and to see this one clearly, because a changeup and a fastball are the 2 most confused pitches, and batters will often be struck out by the changeup because a pitcher will pitch 2-3 fastballs and then a changeup, and the only difference is the speed. And so they start their swing too early and they can't slow their bat down for when the ball is actually arriving, and they'll end up getting way out ahead of the pitch and popping it up in the air. So it's important to note, does the ball ever travel above where it was released? The third thing to look for is there a flickering red light on the ball, or is it a permanent red circle? The flickering red line will be created by the ball traveling end over end, which is common for a fastball. And so you'll see just that flickering line as these 2 laces flash in front of your view. The permanent circle or little red dot was created when a slider or a curveball is thrown, as the pitch will oscillate in a corkscrew kind of fashion and create a red circle with these laces here. These 3 indicators will allow you to be able to see what pitch is coming at you and to know where it's going to be. If it's a changeup, you have to note to wait on it to give it a little bit more time to get there so that you're not out ahead of it. For a curveball, you have to be able to extend yourself out over the plate so that you can go and get it at where it's going to end up, as it's going to cut out and veer away from you at the last second. So you have to know, okay, as this pitch approaches, I'm going to have to lean out a little bit if I want to be able to hit this. And then if it's a fastball, you have to know, okay, it's going to be on me very quickly. I have to be prepared to swing almost immediately. So you're looking for the first indicator. Did he turn his back away? So that way, okay, no he didn't, then you're safe. It's not a fastball. You won't have to react quite as quickly. Second indicator, did it ever travel above where he released it? That'll let you know, okay, it's a curve or it's a change up. I have to wait. It's not going to do any funky motion aside from dropping at the end. So I have to, go down and get it a little bit, but I'll know I have to wait. And then the third indicator will tell you if it's going to cut away from you. If it's that little red circle, it's going to run somewhere. So you have to be ready to go and get it if you want to hit that ball. These tactics and others have been used at the pro levels as well as now at the college levels and have been improving hitting percentages and dropping strikeout percentages by drastic margins. So these three key little tricks, as well as others, are helping all types of baseball players with their batting averages. So three things to remember are the back, where was the pitch when it was released and did it ever jump above it, and was there a flashing red line or was there a red circle? Any questions? All right.
So that's the true speed?
Yeah.
That was.